You built a platform asking everybody tough questions. What's the one question you hope nobody ever asks you?
I mean, I've always avoided the family questions.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as you know, when I go do interviews with you, because I feel like in my life, my personal relationships, like that's just not for the media. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it always like baffles me how you see like the Cardi B's of the world, or the what's the girl from Detroit, who was dating the football player recently?
Cash Doll.
Cash Doll. There we go. I remember the Cash Bar. Yeah, like Cash Doll, where it's like, hey everybody, here's my new relationship with another celebrity. Look at us going out on a date. Oh, look, we're having so much fun. Oh, it didn't work out. We'd like to announce that now we're breaking up. You know, we'd like to have privacy, but you're not gonna get any damn privacy. Is that? And this is like, anyone I've ever dealt with, I've always said, like, if you're looking to turn this into like a clout chasing PR moment, it's not gonna happen. We're not gonna do it. We're not filming together. We're not doing TikToks together. We're not doing this. If you're messing with me, you're messing with me. And this is our personal life, but you're not gonna turn this into promo. And that's always been my thing. I've always just kept that separately.
I got two more questions. What's more important to you, truth, clout, or control of the narrative?
Truth. Truth. You know me forever. Have I really been a clout chaser?
No, not. But here's the thing. No, not. You're not a clout chaser, but you just, for whatever reason, you created a platform that people like to come up here and spill their guts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I know how to ask questions. I know how to tell, have a person tell their story. Like people think, what do you do? It's not a big deal. You just ask people questions. No, you're controlling the story.
Absolutely.
I'm creating, especially with someone for the first time, I'm doing a life story piece on them. Like, I'm telling the story from beginning to end. And during the time, they're like, shit, how did you even know that? Like, because we research and so forth. So yeah, I've never really chased clout. Although I put out some tweets every so often that I know is going to get under people's skin. Controlling the narrative. Listen, we all try to do our best, but I realize it's out of our control. So stuff will come out, and it is what it is. So really, I think the truth is the most important part.
Oh, I got two more questions. You made me think of something. Are you, do you regret at all becoming more of a personality? With the tweets?
No.
Talking more during the conversations?
No, I think it's just a natural progression.
Okay.
I think it's a natural progression. I mean, in the beginning, I like being behind the camera, and I like being more kind of behind the scenes. But over time, it's not like I've ever hidden who I am. Just like, I talk about art from Art Dialogue, or Cam Capone, who've never really been on camera. They don't take pictures with their guests and stuff like that. Like, I've always done pictures with my guests. I've been doing Breakfast Club since there was a Breakfast Club.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? I mean, I do Pierce Morgan. I do big, high-profile interviews. Like, people who know me at all usually know what I look like. So yeah, I mean, I kind of, over time, I think I've done a little bit more of it, because I think that there are advantages to it. There are some disadvantages as well, but I think the advantages kind of outweigh the disadvantages. So yeah, I don't mind that at all.
My final question. Yeah. How do you feel about artists who say going on Vlad TV is basically career suicide?
When has that been the case? Name me one artist that ultimately didn't benefit from being on Vlad TV. I mean, we've made whole careers for artists, comedians, and so forth. People have started podcasts after being on Vlad TV. Talked to Tony Yayo. He said everywhere he goes, because he tours internationally a lot with 50 Cent, he said everywhere he goes, Vlad TV, I love you on Vlad TV, I love you. No offense to the other platforms that he does, but everyone always mentions Vlad TV. It's not career suicide on any level.
They feel like that because of the perception that if you do a Vlad TV interview and you incriminate yourself, you're going to end up in jail.
Right, but then again, all the people that have accused me, the social media, has accused me of certain people going to jail because of my interviews. When you talk to the actual people, they'll say that my Vlad TV interview had nothing to do with my case. Talk to Taxstone, who I've been accused of. He'll say nothing to do with this case. Talk to Casanova 2 times. Once again, nothing to do with this case. Arab, that's one person that people, it's definitely Arab. Arab himself has said nothing to do with the case. He has snitches in his camp. One particular snitch that told on everybody. The stuff that he talked about wasn't even included in his case. He was convicted of something completely different, stuff that him and I have never talked about. Who else? Who else went to jail?
Even
Sue Surf
Yeah.
went to jail. Nothing that had to do with VladTV interview had anything to do with this.
That's a lot,
We keep
though,
going.
man.
What's that?
That's a lot, though. Has the FBI agent ever said to you, man, you my favorite platform?
No. But for example, I've talked about this before. At one point, Jimmy Henchman did an interview on Vlad TV, and he talked about a few things about his case, and he called me the next day, asked me to take it down. I said, no problem, I took it down. The FBI called me like maybe 6 months later, and they wanted to copy the original interview, and I refused. And I had to spend $10,000 on a lawyer fighting them not to give them the original footage, which they eventually didn't get. Mm-hmm. Now, he had a retrial and he lost, but nothing of mine was ever used because I actually try to protect the people that go on my show to the best of my ability. You know, even Keefe D, Las Vegas PD kept sending me call after voicemail after text message, yo, we need this footage, we need this footage. I've never responded. I have never responded, not once. Now, they could try to get it. Now, I don't know when the trial is happening or whatever else, but I will fight for my guests as much as humanly possible. To the point, because I remember when the feds were, talking to me about Jimmy Henchman, they were like, well, if you don't cooperate, we'll put you on the stand. Then put me on the stand. I don't care. I'm going to be a hostile witness.
Yeah, what could they,
exactly.
what could you say?
Honestly, I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
I don't quite remember. I'm getting older. I smoke a lot of weed. You know what I mean? You can't make me remember. But at the end of the day, I will fight for my guests. The one thing that I will not do is have someone come on my show and then I turn around and work with the police to try to bust that person. That will never, ever, ever happen.
Vlad TV, man.
Yeah.
That's all I got, brother.
All right. Until next time. Peace.